Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another reaction, guys. Make sure that's not blurry. But we're back with another reaction. I'm sending peace, abundance, all that good stuff your way. And I hope you have a abundance day today. Grand rising to all, man. Alright. That's what we say, grand rising, not good morning. Grand rising. Because what is you morning? You're not like, no. We're rising. Yeah? Come on. Grand rising. Let's go ahead and get into this video.
Go to school, get good grades, get a good education, right? I did that. At one point, I'm sitting at my job. I'm like, man, they lied to me. I'm like, this is supposed to be the American dream. Working 60, 70-hour work weeks. By the way, my wife is doing the same thing. And, you know, every Sunday night I'm seeing this look on her face because as the sun begins to set, her face begins to drop. Because what?
Monday's getting closer.
Monday's getting closer, man. I got to go to work Monday morning. We were told to go to school, get good grades, get a good education, right?
Do you remember the monoliths back from 2020? There was the one that was found in Utah, and then one appeared in Romania, and then one showed up in California. A fourth one showed up in Las Vegas. And then after the Las Vegas one was the one in Great Britain. Those ones were the ones that got the most publicity, but there was another one found in New Mexico and in Canada, but there are even more than just these ones. And I know there was a YouTube group who said that they were the ones that built the monoliths and put them there. And then another group of artists came forward and said they were the ones who put the monoliths there. And it just seemed like everybody wanted to be responsible for the monoliths. And out of nowhere, the monoliths just vanished. It seems like there's hella people that stepped forward and said it was them and claimed responsibility, and multiple people had proof that they were the ones building them. I thought it was super weird when I was Googling it and trying to find any information, and it said 2016. Like, it was 2020 and then created in 2016. Any other information I tried to search for, it said that there was no answers. Like, something went wrong, something went wrong, something went wrong. So I'm like, what went wrong? Am I missing something, or is there something weird going on? Do you remember the monoliths back from 20?
Have you guys heard of the Mars theory? There's a theory that the human race is actually aliens, and that we didn't originate from Earth, but from the planet Mars. But hear me out. The theory goes that there was a civilization on Mars in the ancient past. Mars had a warm climate with liquid water on its surface, able to support life. But something happened that destroyed the planet, and we had to leave. Now this is where it gets scary. There's an element called xenon. It's on the periodic table. And on Earth, xenon is mainly found after a nuclear explosion or being leaked from power plants. But xenon is found in abundance all over Mars. I mean, way more than it is found on Earth. So the theory goes this. There was a huge nuclear war on Mars.
Hold on. Give me a second. Let me pause this real quick. Hello? Alright, we back.
And sadly it destroyed the planet, causing drastic climate change. Mars became uninhabitable, and some people managed to escape the planet, finding life on Earth. They created a new civilization from scratch. I mean, it does make sense. Look all around us. Everything on Earth is united, except for us. We're more like a virus to this planet. So are we actually Martians? Have you guys heard?
Do not put a tree inside your house and decorate it, because that's idol worship. And when you put the candy cane on the Christmas tree and you take from the tree and eat the candy canes, now you're looking for the tree to provide for you, so you're idolizing the tree. This worship practice is for a demonic spirit. The Christmas tree is an altar, a demonic altar for a spirit. Some of y'all just gonna refer to him as Santa Claus. So what do you do with altars? You decorate it and then you sacrifice something, give it offering for something in return. With Christmas, you decorate your tree and then you sacrifice and give an offering of cookies and milk. So now you're allowing this spirit to come in your house, eat what you gave it, and then so in return forgives. When you mix up his name, Santa, Satan, Claus, Lucas, Lucifer. So you're building an altar for Satan. The day has absolutely nothing to do with the mass of Christ. Do not put a tree inside.
Ladies, the more that you eat things that bleed, the more that you will bleed. Not supposed to have periods. That is unnatural. The type of suffering that you endure when you're on your period is not natural at all. You shouldn't be having massive cramps. You shouldn't be bleeding so heavily. The reason why this is happening is, one, due to stress, due to what you are eating. If you're eating foods that are dead and that bleeds, you're going to be bleeding more. You're going to be cramping more because you're going to be intaking that energy from that animal or that species or that life form that you ate. Second, that moon up there is not natural. The more that you harness your energy and gaze upon the moon, giving your life force to it, is going to cause you to have massive periods. Having sex at night is not natural. It speeds up the process of your menstrual cycle to come. This is how you develop hemorrhoids. You need to start eating electrical foods like fruits and plants and herbs. That will cancel out you having periods. Not the way that you are suffering from periods right now. Everything that they taught you was a lie. Women exist not having periods today. The moon cursed her with periods. Ladies, the more that you eat things that bleed.
This generation born after the year 2000, they different. Let me explain why in numerology terms.
Okay.
In 1900s, every one of us had a 1
Right.
in their birthday. That 1 is male energy. Now the kids born in the year 2000, there is no more 1. There's a 2, and that 2 is feminine energy, and that explains why we have so many beta male bitches today. This generation born after the year
going to fuck on, like all this shit that's going on.
I was born in
This shit
2001,
got
so
me overwhelmed. I'm young. I don't know what's going on. It's
what's
just
this?
too much. I don't know. Am I supposed?
Scary facts you wish you never knew. When you kiss someone, you both transfer over 80 million bacteria to each other's mouths. Some people have even received cavity-causing bacteria and have developed full cavities because they have kissed somebody with bad oral hygiene. Cats were so highly worshipped in Egypt that if one was harmed, even accidentally, that person was sentenced to death. This is because cats were looked at as vessels for the gods. This isn't a scary fact, but let me know how old you are down below. I want to know what age range watches my videos, because I say some wild things sometimes. In 1894, a priest in Germany saved a little boy from drowning. That little boy grew up to be this man. Yeah, now you can check if your phone activity is being monitored. Just click share, slide to the very end, click more, and if any unknown apps appear before your contacts, you should delete them immediately. In 2018, 2 daycare workers were arrested after a video surfaced of them running an underground toddler fight club, sometimes even having children do full-on fistfights. A few days ago, passengers on a steam engine in San Juan National Forest captured what they believe to be Bigfoot.
An elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down.
Bro just sat down. What?
If you like and follow me, you become smarter every day. Scary facts you wish you never.
Do you know why Prince, the famous rock star that was a friend of mine, do you know why he called himself the artist when he came back? Calls himself the artist because that's what they call us in our contracts. Oh, these contracts are crazy. You should hear the terminology they say in these contracts. To use your name and likeness in perpetuity throughout the universe. Who could possibly know what that means? Nobody does. It's so complicated, in fact, that when you're a kid like me, you have to hire somebody to tell you what that means. And you sit down at a table and you do the contract game. And that's how I got with Comedy Central. And all these white people sitting at that table told me, trust us, Dave, it's a good contract. And I looked around the table and they all seemed to agree it was a good contract. But what if it was like that game of 3-Card Monte? What if they were all friends and I didn't know it? Do you know why Prince, the famous rock star that was a friend?
Shutting him up, bro.
And hell no! I know y'all.
I wouldn't even get in a car if someone had a 4 in their license plate. And that saved me 2 trips to jail. So you always have to understand that 4 is law and order. So that's why Trump, by the way, a 4 life path, was always tweeting about law and order. I wouldn't even get in a car if someone had a...
I'm really beginning to think Post Shimo knows something we don't.
According to the CIA, the total amount of fraud money is $80 trillion.
Damn!
And cash was $2 trillion.
Damn!
So $1.9 trillion is actual cash, and all the rest of it is just bull. doesn't exist. There's not a vault you can go in like a fucking guy. We're at war with a country, and then they have the best hackers, or whatever. This is all hypothetical, but you go to swipe your card and it doesn't work, and then everybody in America goes to swipe their card and it doesn't work.
Holy mierda.
Whenever the credit cards fail, whenever your cards fail, whenever your banks fail, and you can't use your fucking card anymore, you have 3 days to get out of where you are, because that's when they're coming for you. That's the big move. That's checkmate right there. And they think they have you. But move out to the country, get your scraps, stand up for yourself, build a tower, build a long road to where you can see them coming. Don't give up. America.
I really cannot be the only one that finds it weird, though, how, like, all money is fake nowadays. But let me know what you guys think about this. So make sure to dominate the plus button to protect your money. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it.
Literally, all money is digital nowadays. Crazy.
Fish, honestly, if you want to eat any forms of meat, fish would be the optimal thing. When I do decide to eat meat again, if I miss fish, if I miss actual meat, I will eat fish. Fish is like you have to understand, like, here's like pork, here's like meats, like steak, red steak, here's like chicken. Chicken's worse than red meat. People don't realize that. And then wait. So pork, chicken, and the reason why chicken is bad, well, okay, let's just say it's not like fucked up, like they haven't hit it with hormones. So pork, steak, chicken, and then there's this huge space, and then there's fish. That's why if you wanna live long, eat fish. That will get you to the next step. But if you want to live even longer, get away from fish. Fish is delicious. And when I say fish, no, I'm not talking about, you need wild caught, nothing farm raised. You want that dark red salmon. You want fresh ahi from from the ocean. Fresh ahi and salmon have the best fats and minerals that you can get. That are considered secondary because seaweed has B12 complex. So you're going to get a B12 complex, a really potent B12 complex from eating fish. That's wild caught. That's why when people are like, oh, I get my B12 complex from steak. Bro, fish is A1 when it comes to B12s. And it's because B12s are found in seaweed. The thing is, you don't want to eat, I say to eat none of it. But if you can't get away, do fish. Fish is the best thing that you can do. You want it from fresh, because the reason why you want freshwater fish is because there's minerals. Hawaiian fish is more fresh. Yes, Hawaii fish, we get our fish from the Big Island, Maui, local fishers. Like, it's the best fish you'll ever have. Like, it melts in your mouth. I have a video on TikTok where I ate fish. I made fish. And the thing is, when I break my fast, I'm probably gonna have some fish. I'm gonna celebrate with some fish. I'm not gonna break my fast with fish. I'll eat, and then I'll have a day where I make fish. How many calories do you eat when you eat? Barely anything. The thing is, my body goes, this is the thing, I can gain muscle really quick because my body's optimized to do so. And when I say that, it's because I get like 100 miles a gallon opposed to like 30. If you're in a state of consumption, 30 miles a gallon. If you fast consistently, your body optimizes itself and it learns how to optimize what it has. That's the best thing. You think ALS is linked with vegan women? Yes. And when I say that, it's because they're doing veganism wrong. And ALS is a B12 complex deficiency, as well as many other things you're deficient in. So when most people go vegan, they take a supplementation of B12, and it's made from hydrogen cyanide cobalamin, and the cobalamin molecule doesn't know how to leave the body, so it will bind to light metals in the body, stripping you, making you deficient. So when you go vegan, they're like, oh, get your B12. So what do people do? Dear. Fish, honestly, if you want to eat any forms of...
This is Beyonce's 11-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy, performing at the Renaissance Tour, which ended earlier this month. And this is Madonna's 11-year-old daughter, Estere, who also performed at Madonna's Celebration Tour earlier this week, where she received a lot of praise for her dance moves. Fans have taken sides, with many praising Estere, that she is better than Blue Ivy. What's your say on this debate? This is Beyonce's 11...
So I just seen the video and they just laid off a bunch of Amazon workers for no reason at all. We got people out here that's crying and stuff. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how they gonna pay their bills or none of that, right? But I'm finna show y'all something, cause I told y'all it was coming. I told y'all this was coming. This was going to happen, and now look what's happening. All these people that's standing out there just got laid off for no reason. Well, if y'all look down right here, Amazon says warehouse now has deployed more than 750,000 robots. And see, now the math of that is, why would you pay somebody something that a robot can do for free? Work 24 hours, don't complain nor need breaks. Now let's be honest, 750,000, that's a lot of robots. That's also a lot of people's jobs that just got replaced. I told y'all, if y'all don't have a purposeful skill or y'all know how to program the robots, in the future, what are you going to do for money or a job? That's for you to find out. Let me know what y'all think about people getting laid off at Amazon and all these 750,000 robots just got deployed in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube.
Alright, y'all. I'm going to end it off right there. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, all that good stuff y'all way, man. Again, I hope you guys have a good abundance day today, man. Eat you some fruit. I'm gonna keep some up. Eat you some fruit. Or eat you some kind of fruit today. With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.